Good evening, boys. Okay, so let's recall the formula to find the area of a parallelogram. Oh, thank you. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So what is the formula to find the area of a parallelogram? Base into height. Base into height, square units. Base into height, square units. Okay. Any side of the parallelogram can be taken as the base. Any side, a parallelogram has 4 sides. Any side of the parallelogram can be taken as the base, provided you have the corresponding altitude. The altitude should fall on that base. Okay, altitude is a line segment that is perpendicular. An altitude is a line segment from the opposite vertex perpendicular to that side. So the height should fall on that side. That is very important. So base into height is the formula to find the area of a parallelogram. Now, what is a parallelogram? It is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral in which both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. Now, other properties of a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, like a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are also equal. All right? Okay. Now see here. This is NCRT 11.2. Okay, fine. Find the area of each of the following parallelograms. So you can see here in the first figure. In the first figure, see here, this is 7 centimeters. So this side of the parallelogram is 7 centimeters. And can you see the vertex opposite to this side is this one. See, what is the vertex? The corners of the parallelogram. The corners. Since a parallelogram has 4 sides, it has 4 corners also. 4 sides and 4 corners. See, these are the corner meaning that corner is a vertex. It's not exactly a corner. Just to make you understand, I'm using the word corner. Are you focusing, Navneet? Corner is actually used only for solids. Only solids have corners. But I'm just saying corner to understand. Okay, it's called a vertex. 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 Do we understand? Now, this is not a vertex. This is not a vertex. Where you mark, where you write A, B, C, D, they are the vertices. The plural form is vertices. Vertex is singular. Vertex is singular. Vertices is plural. Plural. So A, B, C, D are the 4 vertices, okay, of the parallelogram ABCD. Now, can you see the vertex opposite to this side is A, right? This is a side. DC is a side. DC is a side. Opposite to the side DC is the vertex A. Is the vertex A. Now, can you see a line segment from A perpendicular to DC? DC is a side. We are going to take that as the base because only that is known to us. 7 centimeters, only that is known. So we have to take that as the base. Now we want the corresponding altitude or the corresponding height. How do you identify that? So that one should come from the opposite vertex. So for the side DC, this is the opposite vertex. This is also an opposite vertex, but there is no line segment from there. So we are not talking about this. For this side, there are 2 vertices opposite to it. For this side. Now this side has D and C, right? So leave those 2 letters. A and B are the opposite vertices. Now in ABCD, CD is the side. CD is the side, right? So leave the side. Good evening. So for the base DC, there are two vertices. There are two vertices opposite to it, A and B. A and B. All right. So, but you can see that the line segment is falling from A. So you can see that there's a line segment like this from the vertex A perpendicular to the side DC. Perpendicular to the side DC. So we take this as the height of the parallelogram. Did you watch the recording, Danvin? No? Okay, you do one thing. I'm just continuing with that today. So maybe you can watch the earlier record. You can follow something today. Not that you cannot understand anything, but you need to watch the earlier recording. Watch the recording. Watch this one also. And I think then you will be fine. Correct? Yeah. No, because, like if I have to go back, then it takes that long time, few hours, I have to talk about it, which is difficult, right? Meaning I can do it, but then it will be a repeat for them. Okay, so don't mind. The recording is there. I've given it to you already, but you haven't watched it. Make sure you watch it this weekend. Okay. Okay. So area. So just remember that the formula to find the area of a parallelogram is base into height. Base into height. That's all. Base into height is the formula to find the area of a parallelogram. I'll let you do. So now listen. We'll answer the first one. We'll answer the first one. So you can draw this figure in your answer paper. You can draw this. You should draw the figure in your answer paper, and you must mark A, B, C, D, and E like this. You must mark. You should not mark it in the question paper. Then if you write vertices, yes. I've marked the 4 vertices as well as this point E. As well as this point. E is not a vertex. A, B, C, D are the vertices of the parallelogram. E is a different point on DC. E is a point on DC. E is the landing point of the altitude on DC. The altitude AE lands at the point E on DC, or it touches DC at E. That's a landing point. There's an altitude, there's a line segment coming from here like this. On the side DC, it lands here at E, and it makes 90 degrees with DC. So we take this as the base and this as the height, the corresponding height. So you need to draw this figure in your answer paper. Give any name to the quadrilateral ABCD, MNOP, PQRS, whatever. And now you must say area of, I told you this is simple for parallelogram. Area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base into height. Base into height, square units. Square units. That is equal to 7. No. 4 is 7. No. Very good. DC into AE. Very good. DC into AE. Which is the base? Which one are we taking as the base? DC. And which is the corresponding altitude? AE. DC into AE. So first write the formula, then substitute the line segments according to the figure. From the figure, substitute the line segments. Okay, now what is DC? 7 into AE? 4. So 7 4s are 28. Square units. What is the unit used here? Centimeter. So centimeter square. All right? Yeah, right on. Now don't get confused with this line diagonal here, okay? Don't get confused with that. They have just connected the diagonal AC. We have found the area of the parallelogram. Don't draw all. Give the heading, find the area of each of the following parallelograms, take the, yeah. There should be one question figure without the marking. Then in the answer you must mark. You must draw the figure 2 times, children. One is the question figure where you will not mark A, B, C, D, E. AE was there. Yes, yes. Then how will 4 centimeters be marked if AE was not there? Question figure and then answer figure, children. In the answer, you must mark A, B, C, D, E. Done? Yeah. Now, yeah. Yeah, take down the figure for B. Taking the figure? Yeah. Okay, let me ask Dhanven now. Hello. Yeah, so tell me, Dhanven, how shall we name this parallelogram? Some other name. Hmm. For each vertex. No, like ABCD. Give some name, like ABCD. So pick D, E, F, G. So I'll call this one what? D. Okay, then which is E? This one, huh? This one. Okay, this one is E. Okay, then this one. No, leave that. That's not a vertex. This is a vertex. So D, E. Which one is F? This one or this one? Ah, D, E, F, G. This is your parallelogram, right? And this one, T. Okay, T. Yeah. Now tell me the formula to find the area of a parallelogram. So you should say area of parallelogram. What's the name of your parallelogram? What is the name of your parallelogram? DEFG. Okay, you have called your parallelogram DEFG. Area of parallelogram DEFG is equal to, what's the formula? Base into height. Base into height, square units. That's the first step. Square units. That's the first step. That is equal to. Now, this is the base. This is the base of your parallelogram. This one. See, this is your parallelogram. This is your parallelogram. This full thing is the base. This full thing is the base. So what's the name of the base? EF is the name of the base of your parallelogram. And which is the height of your parallelogram? T? DT. Very good. DT. Now, how much is EF? What's the length of EF? 5 centimeters into DT? 3 centimeters. So, what's the product? 15 centimeters square is the area of your parallelogram DEFG. Right now. Question figure, then answer figure. Yes. Yeah. So now we name this parallelogram in C. PQRS. So this is P, which is Q. This one or this one? This one. Below P. Okay, below? P. Below P, this one. This is R. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I wanted someone to make this mistake. You cannot name it like this. You should not mark PQSR. This is PQSR. You read the name of the parallelogram either in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Okay, see here. You should see it's like this. PQSR. This is. You cannot do PQRS like this. You understand me? No, you don't know this actually. This is new to you. Okay, so this is P, this is Q. Now see a PQ. So you should come down. This is R. Then you should, this is S. Understand? You must mark it in the clockwise direction or the anti-clockwise direction. You should not take off your hand and mark it the way we did earlier. So see here, I'll do it again. You can do this P. You can come down here Q. If this is PQ, R should come here and then S. You cannot mark PQ and take R here. That's wrong. PQ and then you cannot mark R here and S here. You should come in the anti-clockwise direction like this or in the clockwise direction. That's very, very important. So now tell me, if I mark this P, where do you want me to mark Q? Okay, I'm marking this Q, Naveed. PQ. Now where is R? Is this R or this R? Below Q or below P? Below P. This is R. So you see here, PQ, you're missing this and you come here for R. So you're incorrect, right? Yeah. So we'll do it again. Do it again. See here. Let me mark P here and Q here. Now tell me which is R. Is it above Q or above P? PQR. Where is R? Above Q. You sure? No. Here. You're wrong again. Okay. What is the difficulty? Meaning, see, sometimes, maybe I feel you would have understood, but I'm not making this child able to understand. No, what's my mistake? I'm saying mark it in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So see here, you start P here and Q here. It's like you're traveling. Just imagine you're going around the parallelogram. So you will meet this vertex. Supposing you start here, you're driving like this. Okay, then you'll meet this vertex Q. Then when you go like this, you will meet this vertex, right? And then only you'll meet this vertex. Yes or no? Just imagine you're like walking or driving from here. Okay, you're going like this, PQ. Then which vertex will you meet next? You'll meet this one, no? And then only you'll meet this one. In that order, you should name. In that order. Okay, no, 1 minute, 1 minute. If I mark P here and Q here, so you're going to travel like this, P, Q. Then now tell me where is R? Above or below? Think twice. In Q. Above. Okay, PQRS is correct. Okay, but you took a little longer time. That's okay. So PQRS. Okay, so we go like this, PQRS. Understood? And now this can be something like M. Mark this. Draw the figure again. answer and take the figure again and mark these points. Don't write M on 2.5. You write it. You try to write it so that 2.5 is also seen. Really? One second, I'll just try to zoom in. We can just sit, no? You can sit behind. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next class, I'll check them. So, yeah, tell me. Mensuration exercise 11.2. Yeah, tell me, Navneet, area of
PQRS.
parallelogram PQRS.
Yeah, parallelogram PQRS.
First, tell me the formula.
PQX.
Which is the base? Which is the base that will? No, the name of the base.
Name of the base is PS.
PS. What's the name of the base? PS. Base is PS. And what's the altitude? Height. Height. Q. QM. QM. What's the doubt there, Navneet? What's your doubt there? Okay. Then what is the length of PS? 2.5. And QM? Yeah, now multiply and tell me the product. So many centimeters square. Shanda, no problem.
Every subject they are like 7 to 8 subjects or extra Sanskrit.
But it's also good to improve your handwriting. Meaning, it's not difficult. Just try to practice cursive writing. That's all. You can do it by yourself at home. .75. Yeah, 8.75. centimeter square. Okay, Anirudh, try the next one. You can write all this later, Anirudh. D. Yeah. For everything, listen to me. You must first draw the diagram as it is given in the question. That is without the labeling. Can you see in all the figures from A to E, the parallelograms are not labeled. You don't see the names of the parallelograms, correct? So first you must draw the figure without labeling it as it is given in the question. Then in the solution, you must draw the figure again. Yeah. In the solution figure, you should name it. Sure, I'll just finish E and I'll come to it out. And then you should draw the diagram again in the answer. There you should mark. You should name your parallelogram. Yeah, now Anil, tell me, name your parallelogram D. Okay, now I'm marking A here. Which is B? Which one do you want to mark B? Which one is B? This is B. Okay, which is C? Down below A. So we should not do that. Okay, so supposing, imagine you're riding, you're going on your bicycle. Okay, there's a park. You're going on your bicycle. You're riding like this. You're first saying hi to A, hi. Then you'll say hi to B, right? You'll say hi to B. And then you should go in the order. Then you should meet C and then only go to D. Yes or no? You must meet A and then B and then C and then D. So when you're cycling, you will not come like this inside the park. No, you're going on the along the boundary. You're going along the boundary, so you will not enter the parallelogram. So then after saying hi to A and B, you will come down like this. No, you'll be cycling like this. Then this one will be C. Here is C. Then you will come here and you'll say hi to D. You should name it in this order. You cannot mark A, B, and C here. Because A, B, after B, C will come here and then D here. Okay, now once more. Yeah, supposing I mark A here and B here. Tell me where is C? Above B. Very good. You're sure? Above B. Because so you'll drive like this. A, you'll say hi to A, B, and you'll be driving like this. So you should meet C here. Then when you come like this, you'll meet D here. So A, B, C, D like this. Very good. Okay. A, B, C, D. And there's one more point here. So we'll call it E. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me the formula. You should start like this. Area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base into height square units. Very good. Basis? No, that's not the base. Base is any side of the base is any side of the figure. Base is any side of the figure. Which are the sides of the figure? Navdeep, name all the 4 sides of the figure. Yeah. Okay. So one of these 4 sides only should be the base. So BC is the base, correct? BC is the base. And which is the altitude? AE is the altitude. AE is the altitude. Very good. So how much is BC? 5 into 4.8. Multiply and tell me. Centimeter square. You finished, is it, Navneet? Complete.
Yes.
Okay, you'll do A, B, C, D, E later because you have to come from A, no? Okay, you have to start working from the next one. You start working from here. You leave some place. Where will you write now? I think you should leave that page also because you have to draw the question figure and the answer figure, no? Yeah. Yeah, finish this, children. Yeah. It's called the altitude. A2.
Then what is the
A2?
A?
This one, no? Oh, this one you're asking. Okay, in the first figure, one second. Okay, you're asking what is this, is it? That's what I was telling the children. They have simply connected the diagonal. Don't get confused. They have simply connected the diagonal. AC is the diagonal of the parallelogram. Simply confusing you. Just ignore that. Here also, they have connected DF. That's a diagonal. Just ignore it. Simply to confuse you. 24.4, no. 24.0, which is 24 centimeters square. Yeah, take down the next figure. Done, all of you? Shall we go to the E1? You? Avinash will tell us.
The last name.
Yeah, sure. One second. Yeah. You can also name for your standards, you can also name the figures with some word, any 4-letter word like flag, park. That's also common in your books. So then the order will be PARK, that order. You'll meet P first and then A, then R and then K. If you name it flag, then F first and then L, A, G. Okay. Yeah, name it. Louder. Yeah. KLMN. Okay. So this one, huh? That's K. Okay. L. Okay. Okay. And the fourth vertex is N. Very good. Oh, very good. Okay. Now. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So by now, all of you would have understood how to find the area of a parallelogram. Yeah. Done, all of you? Okay. So before we proceed, let me confirm. Now, what have you understood? Any side of the, no. Any side of the parallelogram can be taken as the base. Any side of the parallelogram can be taken as the base. Supposing your parallelogram is PQRS. Okay, so for base, you can take PQ, you can take PQ, or you can take QR, or you can take RS, or you can take SP. Any side, or yeah, both are the same. PS, SP, both are the same. Like, yeah, SR. Yeah. No, see here. PQ, QP, both are the same. PQ, QP, both are the same. QR, RQ, both are the same. RS, SR, same. SP, PS are the same. All right. Now, altitudes. Now, if you're taking PQ as the base, the altitude should come from the opposite vertex. Now, which one can be taken as the base? Any side. In fact, for any figure, whether it's a triangle, parallelogram, any figure, if the formula has base, any side of the figure can be taken as the base. This is not only for parallelogram. Whenever we find area, and supposing we have base there in the formula, which one is the base? Any side of that figure. If it's a triangle, it has 3 sides. Any side can be taken as the base. Altitude is important. So now, if you take PQ as the base, then the altitude should come from the opposite vertex. Now, which are the vertices opposite to PQ? S and R. S and R. So you must get a line segment like this from S landing on PQ and making 90 degrees with PQ. Opposite to PQ is S. From there, you must have a line segment like this falling on PQ, making 90 degrees with PQ. This is the altitude. If you take PQ as the base, then this SM is the altitude. Why altitude? Because it's making 90 degrees with PQ. And also it's coming from the opposite vertex. See, sometimes it can be like this also. See, if this one also is an altitude, this one is also an altitude. Mostly for you, it will come from the opposite vertex, but this distance will be the same. I'll tell you that. The distance will be the same. The other opposite vertex is R. If the altitude from R will come outside the figure, like this here, and it will be marked 90 degrees here. You have done a question like this, correct? If it's coming from R, it will fall outside the figure. It will fall outside the figure. This is the altitude. It will fall outside the figure. Yeah. Now, the distance between two, okay, the opposite edges of the table. Take the opposite edges of the table. Will they have the same distance? Will the distance between them be the same everywhere? Yes. You're yawning constantly, Navneet. Wash your face and come. What is this? Once, twice is fine. You've been yawning. Go wash your face, wipe your eyes and come. You sit alone behind. So the distance between now, okay, see the lines here, these two lines. Okay, this is the distance between the two lines. This is the distance between the two lines. Okay, this distance is same everywhere. This distance is the same everywhere. If this is 5 centimeters, this is also 5, this is also 5, this is also 5, because the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. The distance between two parallel lines is the same everywhere. So which one should be taken as the base? Any side. And the altitude should land on the base. If you're taking a line segment as the altitude, that should land on the base and it should make 90 degrees with the base. So see here, this one, in this figure, why are we taking this as the altitude? Why are we taking this as the altitude? Because it's making 90 degrees with the base. All right. Yeah. Next, children, it's about a triangle. Now, area of a triangle, you need to focus more. You listen to me, but you don't look at a place. You're like wandering every. You need to develop that concentration. Anirudh will not look, but he will hear everything. He's very sharp, meaning he's very, very attentive. Even Avinish. You are listening. I'm not saying you're not listening, but you can't focus in one place. Like keep wriggling. Navneet is very tired. I mean, Navneet, I'm doing all the household work. Why are you tired? I should be on. If I yawn, it's okay. Correct? Yeah, if I yawn, it's fine. It's not your fault. But you should. Okay, we'll not disclose the secret. We know what you do at home. So it strains your eyes and you're tired. All right. So children, see here. Now find the area of each of the following triangles. Okay. The area of a triangle is given by the formula half into base into height. Half into base into height. Parallelogram is base into height. Triangle is half into base into height. All right. Okay. See here. Take down the first figure. Or if you draw the first figure, give the heading. Find the area of each of the following triangles and take down the first figure. Then write solution and draw the figure again. Done? Okay. So how many vertices does a triangle have? 3 vertices. It has 3 vertices. Now, how will we name this triangle? ABC. 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 And this one is not a vertex. What shall we call this? Shall we call this D? Yeah. So you must first write area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height square units. This is the first step. Then is equal to half into what is the base? BC into height AD. So that is equal to half into 4 into 3. That is equal to, can you cancel? 6?
6 centimeters.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm not explaining the others. Just do it. Yeah, very good. Hmm?
Right, this three letter or cat, dog, color, red color.
Yeah, you can. You can, yeah. Till 8th standard, you will find all that in the books. Then after that, you will not see. Till you're growing up, right? Yeah, you wouldn't like to call your figures cats and dogs. And can we? You want to do it? Okay. Yeah, okay. Tell me the answer for the second one.
16.
16?
16.
For the second one, you're saying? No.
Mama, after you do 5 into 3.2, we want to get cancelled.
3.2, you cannot cancel 2 and 2.
No, we can't.
3.2 is a number. 3.2. So you cannot cancel 2 and 2. You must cancel 2 ones and 2 how many times is 3.2?
16.
Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. 3.2, take it here. 3.2 and 2. 2 ones are 2, right? 1 is a remainder. Then 2 comes down. Keep a point. 2, 6 are 12. So how many times?
1.6.
1.6 times it is.
And then 5, 4, 1 by 2 we can't.
No, you want to simplify 2 and 3.2, correct? You don't know how many times. So you divide and check how many times.
And then answer is
8. You'll get 8.0 or 8 centimeters square. If you don't know how many times, you should divide and see. I'll tell you an OR method. Don't do the C one. I'll tell you an OR method.
No, I just wrote it.
Okay. Understand the division? Or what you can do is, see here, I'll write it here. Or what you can do is half into, after writing half into 5 into 3.2. Next step, what you can do is half into 5 into, what is 3.2? 32 by 10. 32 by 10. Yes or no? 3.2 is 32 by 10. If you want to get rid of the decimal, you can write it as a fraction like this, 32 by 10. Now, 5 ones are 5 twos are. 2 ones are 2 16s.
And this is
What is complicated?
that
16 by 2, which is 8. 2 ones are 2 8. No, okay. I just told you the alternative, which you can do which way you want. I only said if you don't want the decimal point, you can shift it. You can write it as a fraction, 32 by 10. 8 centimeters squared. What's your doubt, Navneet? Write down this. This one. You wouldn't write the alternate method, is it? Done with? Danvin, you didn't write this? Okay. Ah, okay, no. If you feel this is comfortable, you can do this. You're happy with 3.2, right? Yeah, then fine. Yeah, yeah, that's all. Yeah. Take on the next figure. There's no time to relax. There's the next figure already. Draw the next figure, then write solution. Draw the figure again, name it. No, that's because if the figure is already named, then it's okay. It's not named, no? So you are naming it. Here for the side YZ, XY, the sides only are meaning if for the side YZ, the side XY is the altitude because it's already meeting it at 90 degrees. Yeah, the base is YZ and the other side base is YZ and the height is XY because it's making 90 degrees with YZ.
Somebody teaches science.
No. Home tutor or you want to go to the place and study
Okay.
or online? I can check and let you know. I'm not sure. Because I have had students who have taken Tamil or Hindi only, Sanskrit.
This box who are teaching me Sanskrit will take some.
No, my students who come here either have Tamil or Hindi. I don't think any of them learn Sanskrit. So I can't ask if I'll only ask my students and tell them I don't know anybody who teaches Sanskrit. So I can ask the students who come here, but nobody learns Sanskrit, I said. Yeah, I know. I can't teach Tamil, but yeah, I know. I can read and I can write. Read and write. Done, boys? Children, it's very noisy. Please be self-sufficient. Carry your stationery. Give a special name to the triangle. No. When when the question is give a special name to the triangle, the question means something else, not cat dog, not PQRXYZ. Give a special name. Okay, what are the different types of triangles based on angles? Okay.
Obtuse angles, acute,
You don't have a triangle. We have only 3 types of triangles based on angles. A reflex angle is an angle, but you don't have a triangle with a reflex angle. Reflex angle is an angle, but its measure is more than 180 degrees. You cannot have a triangle with a reflex angle in it. So I'm saying, what are the 3 types of triangles based on the angles? Acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, obtuse angled triangle. And tell me the 3 triangles based on the sides. Sides. When no sides are equal, scalene. When no sides are equal, scalene triangle. When 2 sides are equal, isosceles triangle. Very good. All the 3 sides are equal, equilateral triangle. Okay. In that sense, give a special name to this triangle. It's a right angled triangle. It's a right angled triangle. Which is the angle which is 90 degrees? 3 and 4 centimeters. How does it make it isosceles? No 2 sides are equal here, no? Okay. Now, which angle is 90 degrees? How do you name angles, children? How do you name angles? You must either say angle Y is equal to 90 degrees, or you can say angle XYZ is equal to 90 degrees, or you can say angle ZYX is equal to 90 degrees. Listen now. All the 3 are correct. All the 3 are correct. Yeah. Now you can name angles using a single Dhanvin. You need to focus, Dhanvin. You can name angles using 1 letter or 3 letters, not 2 letters. You can name angles using 1 letter or 3 letters. If it is 1 letter, where is the angle formed? At which vertex is it formed by? So angle Y is equal to 90 degrees. If you want to use only 1 letter, then go and see where the angle is formed. The angle is formed at Y, vertex Y. So angle Y is 90 degrees. That is one way of saying. Or if you want to use 3 letters, okay, if you want to use 3 letters, which are the arms of the angle? See, like the angle is here, no, like this. These are the arms of the angle, right? These are the arms of the angle, correct? You know arms of an angle? There's an angle. This is one arm, there's the other arm. Arms of an angle. Yeah. Okay. So which are the arms of this angle? See here. X, Y, Z. X, Y and Y, Z are the arms, right? Okay. Where is the angle formed at Y? Put that letter in the middle. Put that letter in the middle. Now X, Y, Z or Z, Y, X. You can mark it X, Y, Z or Z, Y, X, but make sure that Y is in the middle because there only the angle is formed. So all the 3 are correct. So now recalling the questions I asked you, I said give a special name to this triangle. So you must say that this is a right XYZ is a right angled triangle because angle Y measures 90 degrees. When it's a special name, I think, yeah, it is a scaling triangle. Okay, it is a scaling triangle, but I think right triangle will be more appropriate. It's not wrong. Scale is not wrong. If it is 1 mark, your teacher will give you half for that. But if you write right angle triangle, she'll give you 1 mark. That's the difference. Because you're not wrong, but still you're not right. All right. Ah, that's a good thing. Scale. Yeah, if you write both, she'll give you 1 because you've also mentioned the correct answer. She'll give you 1. She'll not give you 1.5 for that. Oh my God. Okay, fine. So you understand how to name the angle using 3 letters? Okay, 1 minute. Now, this is the, let me finish and ask you the question. area of children. Try not to talk to each other during the yeah. Don't distract in any form. Don't use gestures. No sign languages. That's not a mistake, right? Yeah. Okay, area of triangle XYZ is equal to half into base into height square unit. This is the first step. Now, when you're in a movie hall, okay, will you talk to your friends, your parents, whoever has accompanied you while watching the movie? Okay. So half into base is YZ into height. Correct? I think this is D, no? Oh, C.
See this pattern is plus 2 will give you 8 square centimeter. Minus 2 will give you
Very nice. Very good. Okay. So here, children, what you see in dotted line, what you see in dotted line is not a part of the triangle. What you see in dotted lines is not. See, I talk so much, I can directly write the answer and tell you to take it down. Whatever I talk also makes a lot of sense. You have to know all this. Otherwise, in the exam, you'll get confused. If something is in dotted lines, now outside the triangle, see here, this one, this means it's outside the triangle. This is outside the triangle. The triangle is only this portion. This triangle is only this one. This is the triangle.
then that is not part of
That is inside the triangle. That is inside the triangle. I'm saying if it is outside like this, can you see a triangle like this here? Can you see this one?
Yes.
And can you see in dotted lines outside here? This one is not a part of the triangle. So now give a special name to this triangle. It's an obtuse angled triangle. It's an obtuse angled triangle. Because you sorry? No, from the way the angle is, it is an obtuse angle. You cannot find the measure of the angle. Obtuse angled triangle. Okay, now name the triangle. So supposing you call it PQR. PQR, here it is. This is the triangle. PQR, this is a triangle. And this is an altitude which is outside it. So you can call it like S. Okay, now area of triangle PQR is equal to half into square units. PS. That's equal to half into
so please
Do you have all this in your book? What's your answer, by the way? 6. Okay. Done, all of you? No, no, no. I need to. That's not working.
Yeah.
Done? No, no, no. I'm presenting it. Where?
Ma'am, in the first floor, today I was competition, ma'am. Today I was in competition, and suddenly the circuit broke out and fire all over the place. Ma'am, it was looking so good. What?
Okay, done, all of you? Okay, no injuries, no, all safe, right? Please. No, no, please. Okay, right. End of the discussion. Now look at this. It's a hexagon. It's a polygon and it's a hexagon. Okay. Now, angle 1 is equal to angle D. It also can be written as what?
Oh,
CDE or
EDC.
EDC. Very good. Angle 2. Then when? Angle C. Also angle BCD. DCB. Correct. Next. Louder.
B is equal to ABC or CB.
Navneet, angle 4. Fast. Follow the rhythm, no? First you use a single letter and then using 3 letters. Sorry? The angle, you should put that letter in the middle. A should be in the middle. A should be in the middle. FA or try once more. Angle 5 is equal to Navneet. Quickly. First using a single letter. Angle F is equal to angle AFE EFA. How if you understood that? Okay. Just for you to understand. Yeah. No, I think it's not working like this because yeah, so here find the missing values, quite all of you. Find the missing values. In the column serial number, S number meaning serial number. So they've marked it A, B, C, and D. Okay. And in the column base, you can see the first one base is 20 centimeters. Second and third base is not given. Fourth one, it is 15.6. Okay, let's take up question by question. So let's see the first one here. Let's see the first one. Okay. You know the base of the, look at the board also. You know the base of the parallelogram. You don't know the height of the parallelogram, but you know the area of the parallelogram. Okay. Now, see here. What do you know? Base into height. Base into height is equal to area. Is this correct?
Yes.
Is equal to area of parallelogram. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the base given? 20 into height is equal to 246 centimeters square. Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you don't have to write centimeters square. So then how will you find height? Height is equal to
246 divided by 20.
why you don't know Navneet? Then you didn't say
And you only said almost.
height.
Second.
So 246 divided by 20. Yeah, find out 246 divided by 20. Okay. I'll tell you how to do that. So here what you can do is look at the board. Okay. Look at the board, all of you. Simplify by the tables of 2. So you'll get 10. And this one is 123. Now what is 123 by 10? 12.3. See, I got faster than you. 123 by 10 is 12.3. You don't cancel further. Whenever the denominator is 10, whenever the denominator is 10, 100,000, don't cancel. Even if it is possible to cancel, don't cancel. 123 by 10, you can cancel. Even, okay, here you cannot, but even if it's possible, don't cancel. What is 123 by 10? 12.3. So 12.3 centimeters is the height. Write down the steps like this, all of you. First, draw the table. Take all the questions. Draw this table in your notebook with A, B, C, D. And then we'll answer one by one. Then you go back to the table and fill the answers. Underline and write the answer there. Done. Simplify. Tables of 15. 1, 5, 4, 5 and 15. You can simplify by 5 and then and yeah, and the numerator. Simplify. Okay. If you look at the board, we'll do the simplification. So how do you simplify this one? In the tables of 5, how many times? 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are. And here 5 3s are 15. Do you all know how to divide like this? 5 3s are 15. Then next you should take 4. But it's not divisible. So add a 0. And then 5 9s are 45. If you don't know this, you have to divide 1 5 4 5 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15. 0 is a remainder. 4 comes down. It's not possible to divide, right? Okay. So you should add a 0 and then bring the next digit down. Now 9s are 45. Now again you can cancel 3 and 309, which is 103. So what do you get? 103 by 10. What is 103 by 10? 10.3. 10.3. Don't shout, Anirudh. Who was that? Don't shout. 1.3, 10.3 centimeter. Okay. Don't shout. So how do you shift the decimal? 154.5. How do you shift the decimal? What is 154.5 as a fraction? Dhanvin, look at me. What is 154.5 as a fraction? By 10. 154.5. After the decimal point, there's only one digit. So it'll be by 10. 1545 by 10. That's the first step. Now 1 minute. You're all busy writing. See here. What do we have? 15 into, look at the board. 15 into height is equal to, what do you have? Oh, not 15. Base into 15 is equal to, okay, sorry. See here, base into 15 is equal to 154.5. This is what you have. What should you do next? Base into 15 is equal to, shift the decimal point, 1545 divided by 10. Then bring the 15 for division. Base is equal to 1545 by 10. Then bring the 15 for division. Bring the, okay, now simplify. Don't disturb the 10. Don't disturb the 10 because 10, 100,000 in the denominator is very useful. First, you don't disturb 10. You try to simplify 15 and 1545. So 5 3s are and 5 3s are 15, 0, 5 9s are 45. Then 3 1s are 3, 103 times. Now what do you have? 103 by 10. And what is 103 by 10? 10.3. 10.3. This is how you do it. You cannot? You should learn it. Write it then like this. You can do it directly with 15. 15 ones are and 15 103 times. Now, what's your question? You want to simplify 1545 and 15, right? Yeah, 15 ones are 15 and 15 103 times. Directly. We'll do it together. Your books must not have your steps. It must have the steps which I write on the board. If you want to practice by yourself, do it in the rough column or behind the book. The steps should be exactly like what I write on the board. Yeah. Is it over, all of you? Yeah, now see. Again, how do we start? Base into, tell me all of you, base into height is equal to area of the parallelogram. Area of parallelogram, that's the first step. What is given? Height is given, 8.4. Yeah, so base into, tell me all of you, yeah, base into. Okay, then next step.
Base is equal to
You don't shift the decimal point. Shift the decimal point.
Base into 8.4 is equal to 4872 by 10.
You should do this also. Base into 84 by 10 is equal to 4872 by 100. Shift the decimal point everywhere. Shift the decimal point everywhere. 8.4 is 84 by 10. 48.72 is 4872 by 100. Shift the, like so. Write every decimal as a fraction. Write every decimal as a fraction. Now you transpose. Base is equal to 4872 by 100. This one will become its reciprocal on the other side. 84 by 10 will become into 10 by 84. 10 by 84. It will come for division, right? It will be what? When this comes to the other side, it will be what? Okay, let me show you that step if you want. So it will actually be what? It will be divided by 84 by 10. When 84 by 10 comes to the other side, comes for division. So it will be divided by 84 by 10. So base is equal to 4872 by 100. Division becomes multiplication and reciprocal. Now cancel the 0 and the 0. Now don't disturb this 10. You can cancel the 0 and the 0. Don't disturb the 10. Try to simplify 84 and this number as much as possible. So you will get something by 10 and you can just put the decimal point. Yeah, I already explained that. Why should you not disturb the 10 in the denominator, children?
Because in the last two we can easily put the decimal point.
Because you can easily put the decimal point in the last 10. Correct. Yeah. Right on. Done. What do you get? You finished till here, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now how do you simplify, children? Take up this number and this number, slash this number and this number. Both are divisible by 4, right? How do you know that 4872 is divisible by 4? What is the divisibility test? What is it?
And what? Ending should be 4.
The last 2 digits must be divisible by 4. The last 2 digits, 72, is divisible by 4. So the entire number is divisible by 4. So 4 how many times? 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are 4. And here 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are 4. How much is the remainder? 3 is the remainder. Okay, so you all have not learned how to simplify like this. The simplification you have not learned, right? See here, it's very simple. 4, 8, 7, 2 and 84, right? Now slash this and write what is the quotient? How many times in 4? 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are. And here, write the quotient. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 4 ones are 4. But 3 is the remainder. 4 eights are 32. Yeah, now this is divisible by 3. Because what is 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8? It's 12. So it's divisible by 3. 3, 7 times. 3 4s are 12. Then you should take the next digit 1. It's not enough. So you should add a 0 and then take 8. 18. 3, how many times 18? 6 are 18. Now try to divide by, is it divisible by 7? You must try. You must not say no, you must try. 7 5s are 35. 5 is a remainder, 6 comes down. 7 8s are 56. 7 1s are 758 times. So it's 58 by 10, which is 5.8. That is why I said don't disturb the denominator 10. Sorry? Oh, this division becomes multiplication. It's always like that. No, whenever you want to change the division sign to multiplication, you must write the reciprocal of the next number. Always. Whenever you want to. Oh, if it is 5, then it will become 1 by 5. 5 is 1 by 5. Always, whatever is a number, it will become its reciprocal. No, it is into 84 by 10, no? So into 84 by 10 will come to the other side as divided by 84 by 10. Like plus will become minus, minus will become plus. So multiplication will become division on the other side. And then division to continue, you should change it to multiplication and take the reciprocal of the next fraction. Suppose you have 5 there, it will become 1 by 5. Whatever it is, it will become its reciprocal. Okay, let's do the simplifying again. Look at the board, all of you. Okay, so 4872 divided by 84. All right, 4872 divided by 84. So we tried with 4 first. So 4, how many times 4? 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8. 4 1s are 4. 4. Yeah, you can. 4 1s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 1s are 4. 3 is the remainder. 4 8s are 32. Now, test of divisibility, we know that this is divisible by 3. So 3 7s are 3 4s are 12. 1 is not sufficient because 3 4s are 12 and 1 is not enough. So you should add a 0 and then take the next digit 18. Now 3 6 are 18. Now we don't know if 406 is divisible by 7. So what you do? You divide like this. You divide like this and see. Oh. 7 5s are 35. 5 is the remainder. 6 comes down. 7 8s are 56. It is divisible. So 7 1s are 758 times. Correct. So all this cancelling you should show here. Okay, so it will be first 21, 1 to 1 8, then 21 becomes 7, and 1 to 1 8 becomes 406, then 7 becomes 1, and this is 58. So base is equal to 58 by 10, which is equal to 5.8 centimeters. Yeah, tell me all of you. Base into? Is equal to area of parallelogram. 15.6 into height is equal to? Now convert 15.6 to a fraction. 16.38. Yeah. Yeah, next. Height is equal to?
1638 into 1 by 100 into 1 by 6 into 10 by 1.
So you can directly write that into and write the reciprocal. You don't have to show this division step. Don't show this division step. Directly show the multiplication. Okay, so it will become into
10 by
10. Now simplify these two. 1638. Now we'll do it together. 1 minute. Let me just leave a line and write it. Just a minute. Yeah. So height is equal to, look at the board, all of you. Height is equal to 1638 divided by 100 into 10 by 156. So what happens? 0 and 0 gets cancelled. Now let's simplify by 2. So 2 how many times? 2. 7s are 14. 1 is the remainder. Okay. 78. You're right. 1 minute. What's the doubt? 156. See here. 2 how many times? 2 7 times 14. 1 is the remainder. 2 how many times? 16. 2 8 times 16. So here again by 2. 2 8 times 16. 2 1s are. 1 is the remainder. So 9s are. 9s are. Now is this divisible by 3? Because now this is not 819 is not divisible by 2. 800 even number. Yeah, it's not divisible by 2. But 78 is divisible by 2. But both of them are not divisible by 2. So then you should take what? Yeah, 819 is divisible by 3 because 8 plus 1 plus 9 is equal to 18. 18, correct? Yeah, so now 3. 3 how many times? 3? 3 how many times? Yeah, both are divisible. Yeah, you should divide both the numbers by the same number.
26.
Correct.
26.
Correct. 1 minute. Navneet is quiet. Let me ask him. Yeah, 70 simplify by 3 tables. No, take 7 first. 3 how many times 7? Don't turn back and look at him like that. Yeah. Navneet. No, 3. How many times 7? You cannot get 7, right? So what is the closest number? How many times? 3, how many times? 2 times. Yeah. 2. 2 times how much? 6. What's the remainder? 1. Fix it here. Now 3, how many times? 18. Write that here. Now this over. Come to this number. 3, how many times? 8. Not possible. Get the closest number. No. Don't take 8 is enough. To divide by 3 tables, 8 is sufficient. Now, do you find 8 in 3 tables? No. Then which is the number closest to 8? How many times? 3, how many times? 2 times. 3, 2 times, right? That 2. What's the remainder then? Fix it here. Fix it here. Now 21 it is. How many times? 3. How many times 21? 7. What is the remainder? 0. If it is 0, ignore it. If you have a non-zero remainder, then you should fix it to the next digit. Now 3, how many times? 9. 3 times 9. Okay. Now further, 26 is divisible by 2, but 273, it's not divisible by 2. So let us try 26 itself. We'll try. No harm trying, no. 26. It will not come, yeah. Okay, so 26, ones are 26. 1 is the remainder, 3. No, not happening. Now you should know that 26 is divisible by 13. 26 is divisible by 13. You should know that. So 13 2 times. You should check if 273 is divisible by. Sit properly. You have any problem? Yeah, sit properly. So 13. Let's try. I don't know if it's divisible. Let's try. So 13 ones are. Oh, sorry. 13 twos are 26. 1 is the remainder. 3 comes down. 13 ones are 13. Yeah, it is possible. So how many times? 13. This one is 21 times. 13 2 times.
If it doesn't come in like 2 or 3, then can be 9. And if the remaining number comes in like also.
Correct. Yes, you're right. Understood, Navneet? Now, what do we have now? 21 and 2 we have. 21, 2. Now we cannot simplify any further. We cannot simplify any further. Okay. So height is equal to what? There are different ways of doing this. Now, what is 21 by 2? What is 21? See, we have 21 by 2, right? We have to, yeah. What is 21 by 2? Work, all of you. Find out 21 by 2. Right, 10.5. 21 by 2 is 10.5, right? Then what is in the denominator?
10.
By 10. Yeah, now just move the decimal point. 1.05. Just move the decimal. This is the easiest way. Meaning you can finish it quicker. If you multiply 10 twos are 20, then again. When you're dividing by 10, the number will become smaller. So you should shift the decimal point to the left side. 10.5 will become smaller. You should move the decimal point to the left side. Only then, see, when you're dividing by 10, the number will become smaller.
1.75 here.
Wait. 1.75
It will become
by 10. So this decimal point will move here. So it becomes 0.175.
I must be saying, once 17.5 is
1.75. So what did we do in the last step? We divided 21 by 2. And what did we get? 10.5. So 10.5 by 10, which is 1.05 centimeter. All right. Now I want you to practice this at home. What is that we have? Practice this simplification at home. Now you just take down what you see on the screen. Or maybe we'll do it once again. See it? Yeah.
Now, what is the number after cancelling 1638?
Yeah, we'll do that again. I'm doing that again. So what do we have? 1638 by 100 into, look at the board, 1 by 156, correct? Am I right?
Yes.
So we simplify the zeros, cancel the zeros. Then we tried with 3 tables. 3, 3.
And 370.
So what did we take first? We took 2 first, I think. 2 sevens are 14.
And 2 8s are 16.
Then we got 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are. Then 3, 26 times and 3, 273 times. Then we did 13, 13 twos are 13,
And
13 21 times. Yeah, this is what we did. Practice is at home, I said. Then we divided 21 by 2. We got 10.5. And 10.5 by 10 is 1.05 centimeter. Yeah, take down this. It's time. Just take down till here. After this, you should be able to finish it. Finish taking till here.
It's my already done.
Where are you, Navneet? First step, huh? Yeah. Finish. Done writing till here, Navneet? Okay. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you. Thank you, children.